Hi, James Chester. Hi, mate. It's Aussie Villain. How you doing? Good, thanks. Good. Now, listen, the reason I'm calling, I want to discuss with you the possibility of you signing for Bala Town permanently. Yeah, look, mate, I'm well aware of the fact that you see your role in the squad as being a star player. But as I'm sure you've noticed these past few weeks when you've been training with us, we do have a number of really good, young, talented defenders. And I was really hoping that you'd maybe accept a lesser role, maybe sort of more of a squad player, so you can mentor them to fulfill their potential. Yeah, look, mate, I'm well aware you have 35 Welsh caps. And this would by no means be a coaching role, mate. You're a terrible coach. You would still be playing football. I would just want you maybe to be more of a squad player than as a star player. Look, mate, I didn't actually know you came through at Manchester United. That's very impressive, and you've had a fantastic career. This is sort of more bringing the next generation through, I guess, service to Welsh football. Look, mate, I cannot have you talk about my players like that. I don't care who you are or how many caps you have. And I'll tell you something else, mate. Ollie Denham came through that same academy at Manchester United as you, and he's not first choice here either. Hello. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 2 of season 4 of the Impossible Dream with Bala Towns. We look for European glory with the Welsh club. And James Chester, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. You guys seem to have sort of the same thoughts that I did. As a star player, I don't think he's worth it. You can see we've unmasked all his attributes now. He's played a couple of friendlies. Technically, he's as good, maybe slightly better than some of our youngsters. Mentally, he's in a different world. Like, there's no arguing that. Physically, he's just not quite there either. I think physically he'd be fine for the Welsh League, but as a star player and as someone who is not a very good coach, I can't see it happening. I've tried, negotiating with him. Like, come on, let's squad player, help the youngsters through. But no, I mean, you look at the guys we have as first choice right now. Reece Williams, you can see he is better than him. I would say, technically, physically, mentally he's better, and physically he's not as good. And that is kind of the case if we look at our other guys here that sort of start. Denham, who is on his way out more or less because he wants to sign. Anyway, he's just annoying me. I don't know what he's done wrong, to be honest. That's what happens. You can see there, even here, technically they're about the same, mentally different class, and physically Denham's, to be fair, not fantastic, but he's still on a part-time contract, I think. We can see here, same sort of thing with Gosney. Technically, they're about the same. Obviously, Chester's a little bit better. Mentally, it's always Chester, and physically, it's Gosney. And we can see the same sort of thing if we go to Joe Lewis. And if we go and have a look at... Who else have we got here? I missed one. Where's Daniels? There he is. And Daniels again. Daniels' main weakness is heading, but otherwise, you can see mentally, he's actually not too bad. But... yeah, there's a key player that's going to kick off. I just don't think it's going to work out. But today it is all about this. It's all about the Champions League second qualifying round against Legia Warsaw of Poland, obviously. And it's a little bit of chance for revenge because if we remember back to last season, it was Legia Warsaw that knocked us out of the Europa League qualifying. So it would be nice to try and get one over them here. If not, we will parachute down into the Europa League. But we want to try and get as far as we can in the Champions League. Now, unfortunately, we don't know too much about them. The Polish league isn't loaded up. We know Cafu is their key player, their captain, and Lord and Saviour, apparently, as well. He looks decent, you got to say. He looks quite good, but we'll do our best to try and close him down. Analysis report, we don't have too much on them, but they did beat Shamrock Rovers 2-0 home and away. Now, last season when we played them, they beat us 2-1 home and away. And I'd like to think we could beat Shamrock Rovers if we played them. So, yeah, I don't really know what to expect from this one too much. I have been looking at signing other players. This is the team we're sending out. You can see that there. But I'll show you what we need. We need a left back. We know we need a left back. Glennon's going to play there today. And I was so close to signing. It was a guy from Leeds United. It was between us and it was between Rotherham, where we ended up going to. And I'm really, really frustrated we didn't get this guy. Oh, for Christ's sake, game. There we go. I'm really, really frustrated we couldn't get this across the line. We actually offered him more money, but he ended up going to Rotherham. You can see, I mean, even if these come up at the bottom end of the attributes there, we still would have had a left back with really good physicals, good tackling, able to cross and dribble, and he's gone to Rotherham. Now, what's his contract there? We offered him as a starter, a regular starter. I think it's not going to say there is it what actual role he has, but that was a really frustrating one. We offered him, I think we were about £800 a week, so we offered him significantly more, but he went to Rotherham instead. You're not getting European football at Rotherham, you muppet. Anyway, so the look for a left back continues, and to be honest, there's nothing on my short list. So we're scouting like crazy people trying to find ourselves a left back. But this is the team we're sending out. It's going to be Gray continuing in goal. It's going to be Glennon, Lewis, Williams as on the cover, with Gosney coming in to start this one, and Nichols. Now, of course, when we played the Estonians last time out, we only had the back four. We're going back to sort of what worked for us last year for this one against better opposition. Backheel Benny goes as a deep line playmaker. I'm a little bit concerned about his tackling and his positioning, but it was either him or it was Owen Taylor, because let's remember that Vieira is injured. So, yeah, I've gone for passing ability over sort of defensive positioning and tackling for this one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Parsons, do we want a Mazzella? All right, we'll go with Mazzella. Waits, who is a very heavy favourite amongst you guys to be Player of the Year this year. Serafino is the pressing forward. Boston Brew up top. We do have Allmark on the bench if we need to make a change up front. We also have Neto, so we can go to wingers if we need to later on in the game as well. But let's go. We're off to Poland. Let's see if we can nick some away goals. So we can see the way they're lining up. That's not necessarily what we were expecting from them. I'm wondering, having seen this, do we push somebody into a DM role? We don't need 3 centre-backs necessarily for 2 guys there, do we? I wonder if Williams could push forward. There's no real pressure on us here, boys. Let's show them what we're capable of. I like that. Some calm, we have faith. And let's just go and have a look if Williams is able to be pushed. See, now I wish I had Owen Taylor. I mean, there's nothing about his game that says he couldn't play there. Should we do it? Away from home. All right, and we'll play him as a halfback so he can drop in. He actually has the potential to play that, I think. Drop in, bring the ball out for us, and it's a big risk for Europe. What are you doing, Aussie villain, you moron? All right, let's hope it works. A nice crowd that we're playing in front of here as well. Yeah, I'll be slightly annoyed if it doesn't work, but you only live once, don't you? You only live once. Come on, boys. Come on. Decent start. Away goals could be important, so hopefully we could nick 1 or 2 of them here. We just want to try and stay in the tie, get back home in the tie, and then see where we go from there. Now, of course, against what they call Legia, we were quite poor at home, but we had a good block there. Serafino away with it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's okay. Take your time, Gray. Take your time. He goes for Lewis. It was away from home where we essentially won the tie, wasn't it? With that 4-0 win. Already I'm seeing this. We are sitting back a little bit trying to... what is that? What is that? We've let a man over. It's a decent save and away. Jesus. I don't like this. Let's go put some pressure on. We've got that DM in there now as well. You can see there we cleared the ball and there was nobody. We're clearing it up to nobody. We need to have more of a threat than that, or else it's going to be attack versus defense the whole game. Can we get a block in here? It's into the side netting, and that is fine. That is fine. Come on, boys. Let's get creative. Let's show them what we can do. We haven't shown them much yet. It's been all Legia Warsaw. It's one of these where I really do think we'll struggle to keep a clean sheet at home. I mean, this is a good professional team. I mean, Legia Warsaw went really, really deep in... I can't remember if they were in our competition, that Europa Conference, or if they were in the Europa League. Whatever they ended up in last year. Because I kept an eye on them because they knocked us out of the Europa League, and they were, I think, quarterfinals or semi-finals of the whole thing. So they're a good team, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. But Champions League qualifying, you're going to come up against these sorts of teams, aren't you? This is the first time we've seen a highlight start with us in possession. Let's see what Williams can do. That's a cracking ball out there for Nichols. What can Nichols do? Can a bit of quality? No, it's blocked. He's going to get to it, though, I think. Back for Parsons. Parsons, good ball in. Boston Brew. Boston Brew. He's offside. Oh, let's see that again. But he did look suspiciously in front of the defender there, didn't he? There's a chance we might have... Oh, he's only just to... It is offside, but only just. Unlucky for Boston Brew. There is a chance we'll have Bakari back at right back for the second leg, which is good. I'd rather have him for the first leg, get a good attacking player getting forward there. But all in all, not too bad. It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's do that. I mean, should I have said we're not good enough? The assistant said that we've been excellent. These match ratings would suggest otherwise, to be honest. So I don't. But I don't. Glennon's looking nervous. I don't want to kill their confidence at the break here, but maybe a quiet word saying that some of these guys have not been good will be enough to kick us on. We are exploiting the middle right now. I wonder if we don't do that. We did see the sort of the one chance we created was pretty much was down the side, wasn't it? So let's try this. Let's demand a bit more. I don't like these nervous players. Backheel Benny nervous and on a booking is not ideal. It's a real shame we don't have Romario Vieira for this one. Backheel Benny's having an absolute nightmare in there. So let's get him out of there. Can Callum Watts? He could probably play as a deep line playmaker. Yeah, he can do it. All right, so let's get Callum Watts on there. Waite's not had a great game. Glennon's not had. We don't have any options at left back. I mean, he's just got to stick it out. Come on, boys, show some passion here. Parsons is looking nervous. We do have Henry Jones, so let's try. I think we're better off doing that because Waite is more natural to drop back in than what Henry Jones is. Henry Jones is better up front there, so we'll do that. And let's get Allmark on for Serafino as well. We've got 15 minutes to go here. Come on, boys. Can we nick? We haven't done anything to suggest we're going to nick an away goal yet. 0-0 might be the best we can hope for here, and that is off the crossbar. Saved by the woodwork. Danger's not cleared yet. Comes back in. Waite gets it clear. Oh, it's Watts. Oh, and it comes back in. And it's 1-0, and we really, really can have very few complaints. We haven't done enough. I wonder if we should lower the tempo down a little bit. We need that away goal, don't we? Let's counter press. It's a little bit frustrating in that I didn't know. You could see from the scouting report, we don't know exactly how they're looking to play. So we got away with it there. It's difficult to argue that they haven't been worthy of a lead because we haven't put a shot on target. It's a cracking finish, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't really done enough, have we? We've just had a bit of an off day. And we're going to get a shout in. It doesn't. There we go. Right at the end. Is there something here for us? No, there's not. Well, 1-0. We lost last year 2-1. No, obviously, I'd rather lose 2-1, get the away goal. There was a defender that put that ball in. I mean, that is a little bit unlucky. A centre-back doing that to you. But, I mean, look at that. I mean, what a centre-back he is. We can't even see all his attributes. That's a little frustrating. I'm going to say I'm not pleased with that. I think, overall, we didn't really show up, did we? So there we go, youthful Bala Town come unstuck. We're still in the tie, which is the main thing. It's all to play for the second leg. So wait right there, guys. We'll come back. We'll take them back to the racecourse ground and see if we can overturn that deficit. Okay, welcome back. Now, before we get to the second leg here, a bit of an update. Obviously, it's pre-season. Things are happening thick and fast here. We do have a new affiliate club. It's Haverfordwest County. They're a semi-professional club, which is obviously better than the amateur clubs we currently have, but not as good as a professional club would be. They do have decent training facilities by our standards, below average. Now compare that to ours, and we're currently in the process of upgrading ours, but ours are poor. So I think they actually have better training facilities than what we currently do. So that's a good thing. So we do have somewhere to send the youngsters now that we want to try and get them first team football, and they play in the so you can see the sort of the second division south, so that's not a problem at all. So I'm really happy to have that done. Update on some of the trialists that we have at the club. Chester, still no signs of changing things. His trial must be up soon, to be honest, but we'll give it one more go, see if we can get him in as like as a rotational player, but I don't think that's going to happen. Jordan Garrick, Garrick. Yeah, I offered him a contract. He wants $3,500 a week. So needless to say, that won't be happening. He's decent, but he's not $3,500. I mean, that would make him more than double what Waite is on, and he's no James Waite. We do have another guy in on loan. It's Nebula. We'll go with that. This guy, he's just joined on loan. Very, very today game time, maybe yesterday game time. Very aggressive, which could be a small problem. But otherwise, I'm already liking what I see here, to be honest. We're going to play him a game or two. He's here for 3 weeks, so we're going to play him a game or two in the under-19s to sort of see what, friendly, see what his attributes are like. He's come through at West Ham, essentially. didn't make it there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I already think that we almost can see enough here that there's a very good sort of that striker number 10 sort of shadow striker's almost perfect role for him. Someone to sort of maybe play off and around Brew or Allmark when they're going up top. Now, one other thing just to quickly mention here is that this is the season in real life 2022-23 where there's the Winter World Cup. So we're going to have a big break here in November, December, but that means that the Premier League season actually starts this coming weekend in game. So we don't have sort of the free kick at qualifying for European competition that we had last year, which is a little bit frustrating, to be honest. You can see we've got our Welsh League Cup second round draw against Connors Key. Now, they got promoted again this year, so they're going to be a top flight team, so it's not the easiest tie there either. So it's going to be difficult. It's not that it was easy last year, but we had sort of just a free reign of no other competitive games. But let's see what we can do here. Now, we know roughly what to expect. Unfortunately, we still don't really have any information there, but what we do have is an analysis report to go off of. Now, we know that's how they played. Now, the scouts are again saying they're going to come out sort of in our league formation, let's say, sort of the two with a middle three, attacking three and a man up front. But yeah, we'll wait and see on that. That's what they said last time as well. We can see they were quite spread out high up the pitch last time. I wonder if we maybe should have been looking to pass into space, perhaps. We can see their passing network. We'll make sure we go and close down their goalkeeper this time. Key passes as well. Difficult to know because you can see they did go long, so it makes it difficult to set up defensively against them because they're not afraid to go over the top. But this is the team we're sending out. We're going to stick in the DM this time, sort of hoping that they're going to sort of play the same way or the same formation with the number 10. So it's going to be Gray up top. It's Glennon, Lewis, Williams, and Nichols as the back four. Owen Taylor's going to come into play in this defensive midfield role. He's a natural in the position, so we're going to go with him. Callum Watts is going to come in to start this one in place of Backhill Benny. So hopefully he does a good job. Parsons there. I wonder if we should be playing Parsons box to box. Let's try that. James Waite as the number 10. So we're going to give Serafino and Boston Brew the start again up top. We've got Allmark on the bench, though. I won't be afraid to bring him on for Serafino if he doesn't look like he's doing it. But he's starting to show a little bit of progress. And again, he's still rated as a 5-star player, as you can see down there. I'm not going to be able to move it. But you can see down the bottom, he's still rated as a 5-star player. So we've got to give him a chance because he is quality. Potentially quality, and they've come out 4-4-2, and now we're going to be stuck with Owen Taylor in the centre of defence. We need to have a word to the scouting department, I think, because they've let us down a little bit there. Although, if I go back to sort of the data analysis, they did play 4-4-2 away from home last time, didn't they? I don't know if I want Owen Taylor as a centre-back. Is it too late to can I make a sub? Oh, I'm really annoyed about that. Alright, can we do a revenge? Yeah, let's go out there. Let's get revenge. Some calm, we have faith amongst the defenders. Let's go. I don't know what to do with Owen Taylor. I almost think we need the spare defender at the back, don't we? Because if we concede an away goal, it's essentially tie done. Though we didn't really see too much from them, really, did we? They scored from a corner. They didn't do too much. We did in the sort of process coming up to this game. We worked on defending corners because that's how they scored last time. We did also work on attacking corners and also set piece delivery. Just to kind of see if we can get something going from that. I mean, you'd say so far so good. Show some passion here, boys. Come on, Lewis. We're starting to get some nervous, anxious-looking players in there now. There's just nothing happening, is there? I mean, it's two teams essentially cancelling each other out, and I don't... Alright, let's try a passionate... The first half wasn't good enough. Show them what we're all about in the second half. Let's try that. And let's go some calm. We have faith. He's motivated, so we'll get him fired up a little bit. Waits on a booking. Last thing we need is 10 men. We're not threatening them, are we? We're not creating anything. So we're going to have to think about this. How do we create something against them? Are we having a lot of the ball? I should have been paying more attention. Let's try lowering our tempo. We'll play for set pieces. We'll go the counter press as well, and we'll keep that all the same, I think. I'm just trying to think. You can see our attacking players aren't playing well. They're not threatening us, which is surprising. I say that they're going to score from the kickoff, but they're not really threatening us. So, and here we go, off the kickoff. Gray had absolutely no idea there, did he? Come on, boys. Let's get... Look, they're looking nervous. They're feeling a bit of pressure here, boys. Come on. Alright, what can we do? What can we do to try and change things here? Let's go attacking for a start. We have to score. I mean, at some point we're going to have to go for it. And the game is just running by so quickly. Let's try passing into space. Let's maybe be a little bit... Let's be a bit more expressive. How is possession going? Possession's roughly even. All right, we're gonna have to make subs. Do we go wingers? Let's go wingers. So it's gonna be this one. We can put Serafino out there. We can bring Neto on over here. What I'll do, guys, I'll make the changes and I'll run them through. Show you. Okay, so we've made the changes. We're basically just going to play like we did in the last tie. We're going to look to exploit the flanks. We'll keep the tempo a little bit lower to try and make sure we keep possession. But we're just going to try and stretch them. We won't counter press, I don't think, because they have the ability to go direct. And I'm not sure if we get really desperate later on. Do we get stuck in? I don't... All right, go on. I'm wondering with a nervous Joe Lewis on a booking, if we maybe... make a change. If we're going to get stuck in, we'll keep James Waite on. I think we need James Waite on the field. And yeah, let's go. Come on, boys, get creative. Let's go attacking as well. We should have been on attacking already. We are getting stuck in. All right, let's counter press. Let's raise this tempo a little bit. We'll keep playing for set pieces. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get a highlight. Has there been a highlight in this game yet? Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh, come on. I don't want to go out. Not like this. Let's get Allmark on the field. Let's take what's off now. If this goes to extra time, we're in some serious trouble here because we don't have any more subs to make. Let's get someone back there just to try and direct play a little bit. Let's take it off, exploit the flanks, just see if we can get anything going here. Do we go a little bit more direct, perhaps? No, let's pass into space, though, rather than be direct. We want to try and keep possession to create chances, but we do need to try and get it a little bit more forward here, don't we? Come on, boys. Come on. Please. Oh, no, come on. Come on. A highlight, anything. Oh. Well, sorry, guys, it wasn't the most entertaining of episodes. And, I mean, it's progress from last year. Last year, we lost 4-2 against them. This year, it's 1-0. Unlucky, boys. It wasn't to be. So the first leg gets them past us. That Bus and Brew goal, if it had have stood, we get Club Bruges in Champions League qualifying. No, I don't think we are. No, it's Europa League. Champions Europa League qualifying, and it's Club Bruges. So that's going to be really, really tough. How did we do that? Oh, we're going to go straight down into the other thing again, aren't we? That's going to be... Yeah, I mean, that's really, really tough. Club Bruges are a good European team. So we've got 500,000. We've got more money in the bank. And let's have a look at finances. Almost 5 million. We do need to win. We need to win one more tie to get into the same competition we were in last year. But guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, it wasn't the best. We did our best. I mean, they're a good team. Let me know what you think. I don't think we could have done too much more. And what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow for Club Bruges home and away. We'll get the league season underway. And yeah, hopefully we'll win that and we'll play over the Connor Keys game. Until next time, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.